Hey guys, what's up? It's OSHRILKAL and welcome to Rust. It's a quite beautiful game. Rust is an indie survival game from Facepunch Studios. You might know what they've done, but you might not know who Facepunch is. They actually worked on the Garry's mod, which is out on PC. It's a source mod. It's been out for, I think, almost a decade. It's been a really long time for that game. But they've worked on something new here. This is Rust. It's got survival, adventure, and PvP, much like DayZ, and it has crafting and building, much like Minecraft. But you can't dig into the ground, obviously. But first thing, just like Minecraft, is you want to do is collect wood and that kind of stuff. It's incredibly immersive. It has progression that is very addicting. You're constantly wanting to improve upon yourself, improve your character, get guns, collect resources, build your building, build it better, build it higher, build it stronger. It's quite addicting in that sense. It's really immersive. It's an early alpha just like DayZ, but is half the price of DayZ right now on Steam for about $20 US. And that's quite the deal for what this is, because I feel like it's a little bit better than DayZ at the moment. Now, first when you spawn in, you're completely naked, you have nothing but a rock, you have 2 bandages, and of course a torch for light, because it does get dark in this game. There is a day and night cycle, and on servers, some days it's got a regular night and day cycle, just like real life times. Some servers run 20-30 minute cycles for day, 10-minute cycles for night, and there is constant going out, going back in, going out, going back in, and that's sometimes fun, sometimes isn't. The map is about a quarter the size of Chernarus, which is quite large still. Chernarus is a really big map. If you don't know what Chernarus is, that's the map that they use inside DayZ. It's the map, of course, from Arma 2. Just like DayZ, you have RPG elements just like hunger, health, rads. You don't have thirst or anything like that, but you do have food. If food obviously diminishes to 0, you'll start to lose your health. And for every action you do, so for example gathering this stone or that wood back there, you can see that my food is going down, which is basically your energy bar. So you have to replenish that by killing animals. So first thing you want to do is you want to start off collecting wood. You collect it from the stacks of lumber or these rocks that you see have popped up everywhere. Those disappear after you've collected them, and they'll reappear shortly after, not in the exact same spots, but sometimes in different places, and etc. So once you've collected enough stone off those rocks and enough wood off those piles of lumber, you want to make a stone hatchet. So we're gonna craft a stone hatchet, and the stone hatchet is an upgrade from the rock, and afterwards you get a hatchet and you use metal. Constant progression, just like I said. So this will actually allow you to collect resources faster. It's going to allow you to hit faster, and you get a little bit of bonus more on each hit, so you get a little bit more. So we're going to throw away our stone there, and we're going to put our stone hatchet on. So there you go, we got our stone hatchet. So right now we're going to continue collecting wood, we're going to continue collecting stone, but we're going to get this little boar here, because he's going to give us some cloth so we can work on a ranged weapon. So we're going to get a bow and arrow. Right now, like I said before, the game is an early alpha, so you're going to see that we're going to collect raw chicken breast, or chicken titties, off this animal here. And obviously it's not a chicken, but they're going to be working on that. Eventually it's going to be fixed. We only got 4 cloths, so we're going to need another one. There's a deer right there, but I'm not going to be able to really catch that deer because they're quite fast. So this wolf here is actually one of the NPCs that will attack you in this game. There's zombies in this game, wolves, bears, all those kind of animals, and hopefully we kill this in time. Yeah, okay, we got it in time. We got 25 health down there. I think we're gonna get our cloth from this. Yeah, we got our cloth from it. That's really good. So for the bow and arrow, we're gonna need 35 wood and 5 cloth to craft it, and then we're gonna need some more wood afterwards to create arrows, and we have all of that. We have quite a lot. So as you can see, the crafting menu, there's a lot to craft. Now, when you first spawn in, you're not gonna have all this stuff that I have here, because obviously I've been playing on the server for a couple days, I think about a week now. total. But when you spawn in, you won't have all these things. You're gonna get things eventually. You get research kits, and you can research things. You also kill zombies, and they'll drop things, and that you could research that. So we're gonna collect our bow here, or craft our bow, and done. We're gonna craft our bow, and then we're gonna go into our ammo area here, and we're going to, where's our ammo? Oh, we're gonna make some arrows. So 1 arrow takes, or a stack of 4 arrows takes 1 stone and 4 wood. So we'll make about 10. So now that we're done crafting our bow and arrow, as you can see, we can pull out our bow here, nice little wooden bow. We're gonna want to do some more hunting, and we're gonna want to do some more gathering, maybe even zombie killing, etc. But your main goal you want to do is create a shelter. So I'm gonna go up into these woods, because of course you can see the stars are starting to come out. The sun is coming down in a couple hours, which might be a couple minutes. We're gonna want to go create a shelter, because as you can see, I'm pulsing. I got the red jelly all over my screen, and my health is slowly starting to gather back up, but my food is diminishing because of course I'm running around gathering all that kind of stuff. So I'm hidden out here in the rocks, and you want to find a hidden spot, because players can break down your shelters. They can also break down your door, and they can steal your stuff and kill you in your sleep, because in this game you're constantly in the game, and it's server by server. It's not a big hive like DayZ. So when you go to sleep on this server, which is basically logging off, your character is still in the game. It's laying down, sleeping. So you have to keep your character protected, you have to keep your items protected. So that means you gotta create a shelter. So now we're gonna create a shelter, and the shelter's right there, and we're gonna create a wooden door while I craft it, or put the shelter down. So we're gonna try to keep it hidden. I think that's a good spot right there. See, not many players are not gonna come around this area, and it's hidden by the rocks. So we're inside, and of course you can see the doorways there, but it does not have a door. So we're gonna have to create a door. Now that's about 10 seconds away. We're gonna also create a sleeping bag, which is basically your respawn point in the game. So if you die, you have the chance to spawn at camp, or you can just respawn randomly and you're left out in the woods, and who knows where the hell you are, because it is quite hard to figure out where you are in this game. The map is not really user friendly. So we gotta put this door on here. We gotta figure out a good where you gotta make it clip on, not clipping. It's not clipping. Really? Seriously? Why does it keep doing that? And then, oh, boom. Alright, we got the door on finally. Alright, doors open, doors closed. Now, other players cannot open your doors, and they cannot close your doors. So always make sure you're opening and closing your doors for only yourself and your friends. Of course, you can put mods on your server where you can share your door. There is a mod database that is slowly growing with Rust. It's actually really interesting, the stuff you can do now. So we're making our campfire right now so we can, of course, cook our chicken breast, and as you can hear, the crickets are coming out, and the sun is coming down, and at nighttime, DayZ is quite, or sorry, not DayZ, Rust is quite dangerous. There isn't a large group of zombies going through the area, but there is other players, and it's really hard to see, so we're gonna put our fire down. Even with a torch or a flashlight, it's really hard to see. And we're going to be creating our sleeping bag, which is going to save us so we don't lose our shelter, and so we have a spawn point. As you can see, the sun's not completely down, but the crickets are definitely coming out. So let's light up our fire here. Let's open it up, and we're going to split this into 3 different things, and we're going to put them on the cook. Oh, and there's our sleeping bag is done. We're gonna put that right there, and we got our sleeping bag, head right near the fire. Boom, we're good. I guess we'll just wait until we get some food, and we'll end this video. Anything else you should know? Make sure you choose a server that you like and maybe even comes recommended. Admin abuse is kind of rampant at the moment. It's something I suggest the DayZ developers really work on, just kind of hoping, like, I hope at least that there isn't a lot of tools that admins get. I know there is some tools that they get, like an upper hatchet and stuff like that. They can just like wreck your building or whatever. They can spawn you, they can teleport you and stuff like that. So make sure you choose a server that either comes recommended, or maybe you even know the admins, or a friend knows the admins, etc. Maybe it's even a community group. And definitely try to get a friend to play with, because surviving is easier, of course, in a group. Another reason choosing the right server is important is because the character is only saved on that server, unlike DayZ's massive server hive. So you can only choose one server, and then that character is on that server. So if you go to another server, your character isn't going to transfer over. Your character doesn't disappear after logging off, like I said before. It lays down and goes to sleep, and that's why your shelter is very, very important. So now we got all our meat in here, and we're gonna quickly just eat. As you can see, a little comfort indicator at the bottom. That means we're going to not use as much food as we just sit here near the fire. It means we consume a lot less. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's our first day in Rust. As the sun comes down here, we got a little shelter. We're going to be working on next time gathering, and of course building a bigger building. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Peace.